Hi guys, it's a great day. Welcome to yet another fantastic, explosive edition of Celebrity Uncensored on TLIG Africa TV. My name is Kenny Ajose. It's great to be back on this wonderful edition of the show. Today, as usual, we all celebrities on the show, and today I'll be talking to a phenomenal young Nigerian. He's a comedian, he's an actor, and he's a skit maker, making waves in the Nigerian entertainment industry. Join me in welcoming Davidsyn. Opo. Great to have you on the show.
Thank you for having me, Ken.
Let me move closer. So let's talk about, because you started out as a comedian, and these days people know you more as a skit maker. But let's start, from where you started out how the journey began, basically.
Oh, well, I started off as a stand-up comedian, of course. And then over time, I just began to show other shades of, what I can actually do. So, but I still do stand-up. Skit making is also, part of it. And, we keep evolving, actually.
I like that. Talking about evolving, how has it been like evolving from... Were you even under pressure? What made you become a skit maker? Let me start from there.
No pressure. I mean, no pressure, and I'm not sure I saw that, skit making would somewhat, take over that time. I'm not sure I saw it. I just felt like, I just love to make people happy, basically. And so I saw an opportunity to make people happy and then, be in their phones, their everyday life, rather than waiting for a show or a concert to come watch you. They can actually see you everywhere. I saw the opportunity, and that time I saw a few people already doing it. And then I had to just tap into the market.
I just remembered something now. I remember the skits you make with Josh Tupani. The neighbor.
Oh, okay.
It's also part of
Neighbor
series. How did you, join that, that series?
Oh, for the Neighbor series, it was, we needed to do something together. I know we did audition, we do all those stuff, but we just decided to create something that will, stir up people's emotions and not necessarily make people laugh, but then make people...
Make them angry.
I'm not sure we were thinking of making people angry, but we just needed to do something that was annoying, and then we come up with that, and then,
Neighbor series is usually very, very...
You need to see the way people see us on the road together and be like, no, like, you guys really take this thing too far sometimes. And I'll be like, that's the dream, yeah.
But how has it been so far, being a skit maker? Would you say it's been fun? I know say they make money, so I don't want to say it's been lucrative. I know it's been lucrative. But how has it been like, though?
For me, I would say it's been interesting, and also very challenging. Yes, because a lot comes with it, pressure to do better than your last video, the pressure to always, be in people's faces, because it's one thing when they now begin to identify with you, and then it's another thing to continue to fire them, because that's where consistency plays. And then if you don't drop for a week, they begin to see you like, bro, what's going on? Yeah. So people really, really want you to continue to put it out. So, but it has helped me, believe that creativity is something that the more you use it, the more you continue to expand.
To get better.
The more you continue to evolve, the more you begin to get ideas, the more you use it. So basically, it has taught me that, and we keep going.
Okay, you mentioned pressure, when you're trying to explain the process of making the skits. But when it comes to social media now, there's usually that pressure. For every content creator, there's usually that pressure of wanting to deliver in terms of the analytics right now. So how do you feel when you don't get the kind of... social media is what you post, is what you get. At times, it might not be what you post is what you get, but you get instant engagement from your content. So how do you feel when it's kids that you've envisaged that this thing will blow everywhere, go scatter social media and all that, and it doesn't do well?
I'm not sure. Okay. Before now, I used to feel a bit, tense and dissatisfied. But over time, I've realized that the apps also have their own algorithm issues. So sometimes, you may just post and it might not be the perfect time to post, and then your followers are not online, or the app
And
is
they
not
won't see.
sharing
Yeah.
it to your followers, and it's not your fault. And then your real followers, and when they see it, they love it. It's a good thing. You just leave it and you move on. So before, I used to feel bad that, was it not good enough? That's like the whole tension and fear and the pressure that I was telling you I once talked about. So, but over time, I just feel, okay, it's probably not a good time, and then that's it.
Great. But right now, I noticed that in the industry, there's this like influx of skit makers. Just like any other fad in Nigeria, people would just want to jump on now. Like people are beginning to come into the industry knowing that, skit making is now like the new oil or the new gold, so to say. Profitable, lucrative. What would you say to people? How do you feel about it? Can anybody be a skit maker?
Anybody can actually be a content creator. Yeah, I mean, it's fast becoming I won't say taking over the TV industry or the radio or the media. It's fast becoming an industry like that. Do you understand? So as consumers are on TV, on radio, your everyday life, you're going out with your phones, you need content. Because after you watch this 1 minute video, you swipe up, something else has to come up. Yeah. So more people are also welcome. The sky is actually wide for everybody to fly.
Sky is wide for everybody to fly. Before I go on a break, what do you do to stay consistent, to stay above competition? So that, because in your industry, there are different content makers. As they watch your own and they look for another person you own. So there's this battle for attention. How do you fight to be relevant?
For me, I just stay in my lane. Do what I want to do, what I'm comfortable doing. I don't do content because everyone is doing it. There are certain things that you probably not see on my platform. Yes.
Certain things like?
Certain things that you will not see on my platform.
Certain content. Can you mention them?
Yes. I mean,
the X-rated.
Yes, X-rated and all of that. You will not see them on my platform. And then basically just doing my own things. Basically what I feel comfortable doing. So anybody can hit their head on the wall and do their own stuff.
Yeah.
If it's not my style, I will not put it out. So I'm grateful to have, a set of people who love and identify with what I do. And then, the support is just everything for me.
Because I also know you're a social media influencer, and I know there are, as a content creator, there will be times when brands will come for you to endorse their products and stuff like that. So I would ask you when we come out from the break, the products you can endorse, or if you have a limitation, as regards products you can endorse and product brands you won't endorse. So we go on a short break. When we come back from the break, the conversation will continue with Davidsyn. Stay with us. Don't go away. When you're looking for a show that is exciting, inspiring, and uncensored, stop right here. This is where you meet your favorite celebrities in an uncensored manner. My name is Davidsyn, and I'm the host of Celebrity Uncensored on CLIG Africa TV. Join me every week for fresh episodes of Celebrity Uncensored on CLIG Africa TV. Don't miss it. Video marketing is one of the quickest ways to capture the attention of your audience for maximum results. At CLIG Africa Media, we have productive video packages just for your business. We shoot videos like product hype, explainer videos, product educational videos, testimonials, and lots more. For more information, call us now. We are what you need for your business success. Welcome back from the break. This is the Celebrity Uncensored. My name is Kenny. I still have on my couch Davidsyn,
yes,
the phenomenal skit maker,
yes,
the exceptional comedian. Because they really you they go.
Yes.
Okay, so now there's this, your skits kind of picked up when you start doing this, your normal series. And how exactly did you get that idea?
For me, it has always been my usual way of communicating with my friends. You know, we just play and all of that, and just gist. In fact, that's how my brothers used to communicate with their own friends. Growing up days, though it used to annoy me then. Like, bro, talk if you go talk now. And when I grew up, I began to do it myself, like just play, but then with my own friends. And so one time I just felt like, I'm too serious for social media. All my content are too serious and one way. Why don't I just do it as a skit? Just one skit and one off. And then I did it and it went viral. And then repost from blogs, and then everybody was, bro, you need to continue this.
Yeah.
And I'm like, are you guys serious? Like, that? You guys see my other stuff? And I did another one and
picked up.
And then
okay, I want to put you on the spot. So I want us to do it now. So I'll ask you a question about if skit making is lucrative, and I want you to get into action. Normal. So what would you say about skit making in Nigeria? Yeah, I know say they make money now. So show us the way.
Normal. Skit making is something that normally I don't feel the life for
As now you make money now. Like how much do they make?
Which one be how much? Don't talk with that. But skit making is something that when you will even you will normal.
Sure you get.
That's it.
Okay, so now let's talk about the challenges of being in the limelight. I don't know if I know you face pressure too. You're in spotlight, social media wise, and I know say people don't really recognize your face. So does it put you under any kind of pressure?
Oh, well, automatically, I mean, yeah, but then I still tell myself, yo, man, the good thing is I'm a comedian. I'm not an artist that I have to do all those. Comedian, yeah, so I love to meet people. So if you meet me, this is me. I don't have to fake to be one serious thing and all. And then, sometimes people just say it like, it's too good to be true. What are you doing here? You too, what are you doing here? Should we want to hear a story?
Yeah,
you too, what are you doing here? And then, so basically, I just do my own thing, man.
Okay. Have you ever had any weird experience with a fan? Weird experience, embarrassing experience with a fan? Female fans, especially, maybe when they see you, they're wanting to get a kiss, get a hug. Or people who just send you weird messages on. So I'm asking you two questions now: weird experience and the naughtiest message you've ever gotten.
And for weird experiences, the Gosha, especially Nigerians are funny people. I was walking on the road one time, one guy was coming, and I was all covered up with cap, glasses, and then mask on. And then the guy was looking at me. He came to my front, looked at me like this. I ignored. I did as if as I was walking then. I think it was at Ikeja Computer Village. Yes, I went to fix my phone. He looked at me. He went back. After some time, I just felt somebody just pull my shirt like this. Now. I was embarrassed. Like, bro, okay, that's not me. Oh yeah. I didn't know whether to smile or to. I just took pictures and then the guy. So when I fixed the thing and I got down from the stairs, I was walking again. I don't know whether the guy don't go cast me everywhere.
Wow.
No man, and then all of that and all that. Though it was a beautiful experience, but in the end, I still felt like. Or one time I was in traffic one time, so this guy just came to the side, the driver's side where I was, and then looked at. He was just looking at me like this, and I'm like, I was scared. I didn't know it was at night.
Wow.
He was going to rob me or something, and I was driving with my mom. He got me and he said, wind down.
Huh?
Like, why? So I looked at him like, why I go wind down? So he just stood there. Normally, if it was a thief, he would probably bring out something. And then he just stood there and was smiling. And then he brought out his phone. And then I wound down a bit. I'm like, hope no problem. I thought I said, now you. I'm like, so my mom was blushing in my mind. If this boy come on gone now.
My mom was blushing.
And in my mind.
She already knew.
So I was waiting. I folded my hand. I was waiting when he brought out his phone. I should not do what? I should not come down from the car because he wanted so that they would thief my car. But then again, I was excited and then, we had a great time together and he left. So some of these things sometimes.
And he left and he didn't come back.
No, he shot.
He
He
left.
got the picture now. And then he left.
Okay. Let's talk about brand endorsement now. When it comes to, so when some of your colleagues, some content creators create different, they endorse different, products. They don't have restrictions. Some they endorse all these. I don't want to mention any brand name now, but all these sex enhancement products, and all that. Would you do that? Do you have restrictions when it comes to, the brands you endorse? Maybe based on your religious belief or your values.
Yeah, we do. We do have restrictions. We do have restrictions, basically, but especially to brands that we term to be illegal, or brands that are not recognized by, NAFDAC or every other agency. But every other legal business, whether sexual harassment or not, as far as you meet our terms, my own job is just to advertise, to promote the brands. We will, basically. It's just that we have our own terms, basically, for brands, and it varies. So basically, so if we meet, my brother,
we'll run now.
We'll walk.
Let me ask you a final question. So what would be your, what would you regard as the high point of your career? So for that big thing, we don't happen to you, maybe say, just, or waiting with that thing, we just, I use this one, talk pigeon. Waiting with that thing, we change the game for you. That moment that just change everything for you, that just transformed your career.
I can't remember a particular event, but I just knew that Normal started almost everything. Yes, actually. Normal started almost everything. Though before then, I've been doing other things.
Yeah.
Of course, I've been doing stand-up, even MCs. But Normal probably just took it to a whole new level. And for that, I'm grateful.
Great. So I want to thank you for coming on the show. Davidsyn, phenomenal comedian, phenomenal actor, exceptional skit maker. I want to thank you for coming. Do you have any final words for your fans, those who are following you on social media, those who consume your content?
The final word, Abi. What am I supposed to say again? All right. So the final word is the final word. You have heard the final word already, all right? So finally, let us just, normal, she gets.
Thank you for coming on the show. That's been Davidsyn on Celebrity Uncensored. I want to thank you for coming on the show and wish you the best. Normal. Make everything the normal. Make it the normal they go. Normal. Thank you for joining us. This is Kenny. Stick to TLIG Africa TV. Stay inspired. God bless you.